Hi, this is the Alexi Minko Show and I'm your host, Alexi. You gotta love New York. Yoga here, yoga there, yoga everywhere. The reason why I'm saying that is because I'm sitting today with someone who recently had a laughing threesome with Bethany Frankel and Lisa Rena. It's my great pleasure to introduce Leo Rising. You don't need no introduction anymore. I've seen you all over on national television. Was it fun? Did you have a fun time there?
I had a blast. I've admired Lisa Rena for a really long time. She studied soap operas and she was all over them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to cut school to watch her in General Hospitals.
That was really interesting. It was a special type of yoga, was it?
It was
how
aerial yoga.
Aerial yoga,
yeah.
yes.
So I had only like a pretty small exposure to that.
Mm-hmm.
But as you know, with daytime television, sometimes that gets lost in translation. But we had a lot of fun and we were super safe.
Yes, I was about to ask you, it looked dangerous. I mean, you will not get me in those ropes.
You know, when it comes to going upside down, inverting, or just levitating in general, human beings are pretty scared of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't have wings. We only have our imagination, so.
But you don't get scared.
I don't get scared. Even the most advanced practitioner is someone that spent a lot of time figuring their body out.
Mm-hmm.
You could be a football player and have massive strength, ridiculous speed, but when it comes to finding stability and breathing in some sort of extended pose, you might get a little frightened, and you should. Yoga brings up a lot of truth with the neural paths, right? So we're talking like deep inside. These poses look a little bit like martial arts. They have warrior names and they challenge you.
You have complicated names.
Complicated names. They're 5,000-year-old names.
So, I'm sure you have heard that before. You don't look like the typical yoga teacher. I mean, usually you think about someone, different type of, person. And how did you get into yoga?
I actually got into yoga. Yoga saved my life. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, and my sanity is. So for me, like being sane and present is saving my life.
Your life, yes.
Yeah, so I was an actor first, and we explored a lot of movement. And one day, one of my movement teachers did 108 sun salutations, which is a sequenced experience of yoga asana, which means postures. And there was something around maybe 16, like we did it to the north, south, east, and west. And in that motion, around like set 16, I blanked out. And then before I knew it, the class is over, and I said, "What the was that?"
Yeah.
So that was 4 years ago, and then I just was in the pursuit of what's called vinyasa yoga. So it's about carefully placed movement.
I see. So now you're a teacher.
Yeah.
And where do you teach?
So luckily now I'm like all over Manhattan. I always wanted to be on the Upper East Side.
Yes.
So I'm at 2 studios there.
That's actually why we'll mostly associate yoga with the Upper East Side.
Oh yeah. So it's so fitting that I was with Bethany first.
Yes.
Yeah. There I'm at the House of Jai, which is on 76 and 1st Ave. Earth Yoga, which is on 61st, around 1st and 2nd Avenue. But I trained at Laughing Lotus, right in Flatiron District. It's
Laughing Lotus.
Laughing Lotus. And the lotus has a huge correlation to the process of yoga and to the mental mind, like the mind modifications, like how we grow spiritually and emotionally.
You went to Africa last year.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about that experience.
So that was a service trip. So a lot of times you think of service trips in America as like a Christian mission. And I think that the essence of that is completely accurate as long as you're not trying to force anyone to grab on to any sort of.
So you went to yoga to?
I went to yoga to aid Kenyans, natives in Kenya, that are 80% youth have no job. So they're unemployed, so they're being trained to be yoga teachers. And my donation of, I think it was like $4,000, helps educate and train Kenyan natives there, right in the center of Nairobi, to do what I do here, and they look a lot like me, so that was powerful for me.
Maybe, who knows? Maybe that's where. Did you feel any connection with some kind of roots or?
Man, I was living roots. I was living roots. I felt really rooted there. I felt totally ancestral. I mean, I think a lot of African American males don't know that we don't know that part of ourselves. So to even be in that country,
physically and emotionally,
so many questions came on the plane ride. Like the moment the clouds and the stratosphere changed, I could feel my cells talking, and I think that's yoga. I don't think I would have been that awake 5 years ago.
So I know a part of the segment was to do a little demonstration
Yeah.
yoga. I know I was supposed to also be demonstrating with you, but it's not going to happen. We have no, you don't get out Donna that easily. So, but we have a treat. My assistant, my stylist Vitaly, who's starting to finally come on camera. We'll get his break.
Your big break.
Yes, he'll get his big break, and
But I won't break up.
well, you isn't sure. It's fine. You can. So you do a little something with him.
Yeah, we can. We'll do some standing balance.
Something
poses,
simple
yeah.
that anyone at home, can just try for first timers like me.
I just want to be clear that with yoga, it's all simple as long as you're trying.
All right, so we're gonna get my assistant, and then
Okay.
we'll be right back.
So, Vitaly, awesome. How do your feet feel? They feel good. Yeah, so our feet are our root to our foundation in life. So in yoga, our feet do most to all of the work. So what I want you to first do is take a big breath in, open your belly wide, heart picks up, and then lower your shoulders down, exhale. And as they come down, can you bring your navel close to your spine? Nice focus. Let your gaze go right forward. Open up again through your toes and see if you can bring them just inner hip distance apart. So big toe region is all the way up to your hip flexor. Beautiful. Bend your knees slightly. Breath out. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out your nose. Straighten your left leg and then bring your right big toe to your left ankle. Nice. And then start bringing your right leg up your left leg. Nice. Grab your right ankle with your right hand and press your right heel into your left thigh. And then I want you to open your arms out to the side, breathe in. Give me your hand, trust me. And then we lift it out. So tree is all about balance and focus and rooting into our foundation. Pressing down evenly through our heels and pressing down evenly through the tips of our toes. Bigger breath in, arms go up over your head, shoulders down. Exhale, prayer hands at the heart. How does that feel? Good. Now bring the right knee forward, long breath in. Exhale, sit. Arms go up and over your head. This is squat pose or fierce pose. Can you get fierce for me? Sit a little lower. Nice. Palms touch the earth. Now I'm tricking you. We're going to do one more pose. So look at me. Look at me quick. Turn this way. Press your palm down. Do you believe in birds that can fly? Lean forward. Crow pose. Yeah. Try it. Bend your elbows back. Knees on the backs of your triceps. Open your hands. Lean forward. Take a big breath in.
Don't worry, we have insurance for you.
Go for it. Bend your elbows back.
Okay.
Bend them back. Bend them back. Bend them back. One more time. Drop your nose down. Neck long. Bending back. 1. Knees onto the backs of your arms. Go. You got it. You got it. Slowly come down. And last pose, walk your hands forward. Knees touch down. Child's pose. You'll like this one. This is easy. So sit the sit bones back onto your heels. Rest. You want to try child's pose at least? There you go.
I want to try ice cream.
I love ice cream.
Just watching you, I feel.
And so that's yoga. It's easy, right?
Oh, big clap for Vitaly. Really, you were a good sport. Thank you so much. How's it feeling? How are you feeling now?
It's nice.
Yes, you feel all relaxed and elevated, and thank you so much for the demonstration. I feel inspired, and I probably will come over one day and we'll do something together.
Yes.
By the way, I know you're very active on social media. I actually read the Daily Roar quite often. So look at the camera and tell the audience where we can find you.
You can find me at leorisingyoga.com or follow the hashtag #TheDailyRoar.
This was the Alexi Minko Show. Thanks for watching. Please like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.